Hi, this is Amy from alchemillahospital.net, and this is part 10 of the Silent Hill Camhack walkthrough, and I understand that Silent Hill 1 itself turns 18 years old today. I think it's the US release, or the Japanese, I have no idea. I'm not really looking at the computer at the moment. And we're just finishing up the sewer level, which is really one of my least favorite areas here. It's just kind of boring. And I tend to get lost very easily in here because it's so dark. And everything sort of looks the same. And then I also confuse the different levels of the sewers. So hopefully we can get Harry out of this place fairly quickly. And I'm going to have some PC video, or emulator video, in addition to this PlayStation 3 footage, which is what you're looking at right now. So that's why it's sort of taking up part of the screen and not the whole thing. He's getting the sewer key. Sewer exit key in the water. Yes, we'll take it. Get the hell out of here. But first, a bunch of these sewer guys are going to come after us. And they're a pain in the ass. And now we're just looking for the exit so we can get to the resort area, which is one of the areas I like a lot better than this. I think it's a different sewer area that has the more interesting things, like the amusement park course, and I'm getting jammed up in here. And there's bodies somewhere. Somebody did a Camhack of those. I think it was, what was his name? SH Citizen. If I can find those pictures, I'll put those up in a later video. Okay, now we can get the hell out of the sewers, I think, and into the resort area. Here we are. Now, I know in this broken up building here there's a bunch of health and things, but I'm just going to ignore that and get the map here because that's useful. So I get turned around in this area too a lot. I think if I've been playing it for 18 years, I should know where I am, but that's apparently not the case. No, that's not a door you can get in. I still don't know where the hell I am. And pardon me if I go to the map every 3 seconds here. That's what I do. It's just so dark that every single street looks the same to me. Okay, we should be near the bar now. Oh, I hate those guys so much. Because no matter what I do, they just kick my ass every time. And here is that's being played on an emulator here, the bigger video on the left. It's hopefully a little bit more clear, even though it's still late 90s graphics here. And I have the walk-through walls code in, so look at the monster fall through the floor. So it looks like there's actually nothing fighting Kaufman there. It looks kind of like Harry shoots him. I edited a video a while ago. I called it Harry Shoots Kaufman or something.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess
Just
so.
because it looks so strange with the monsters falling through the floor. The walk through walls code.
So how'd it go?
Funk
Did you
tour.
find a way out?
No, not yet.
And he's just walking through the counter.
How about you?
Zip.
Just
But
because
it's
he
too
can.
soon to give up.
Well, there's Kaufman's wallet.
This craziness can't go on forever. A military rescue squad should be here any time now. If they come through the town, we're home free.
I hope so.
I think it does
I
have
better
nice
get going.
details. I mean, everything's considered
This isn't the time
for the
to stand
time.
around
You know,
flapping
and it's
our
got the
gums.
pool sticks and everything over there.
Do you know a girl called Alessa?
No.
And it looks a little fuzzier here, and that's because this is being played on PlayStation 3. Just for convenience. That and because I have this stupid box I bought at Avermedia, it's called game capture device thing, so sometimes it just seems more convenient to play it on a console and record it that way. And then I just do the things with the codes on my computer. Oh, and there's some health drinks. And Harry's sort of off the map in this video. He's coming back now. So if you go off the road and he just sort of floats, where the road would be at the same level, and there's still snow or rain, as the case may be, and it's easy to get lost that way. There's McBurger with giant golden arches there. I'm being killed by one of those dudes again. Anyway. The coolest thing about that is when you're playing an old Silent Hill in the residential area, you can just... there's these big chasms between little areas of the town, and you can just run right through those. Just, you can float through the air, and you don't have to go through the houses or, use the bridge or whatever. You don't need to do the drawbridge at all. You just sort of go and it takes you to Central Silent Hill. And eventually I'm going to make him go to the docks, which I think Fungo did a video of that like 100 years ago. There are those docks on Sanford Street. I think he did it in some other strange way, though. See, I just did it by running through the guardrail, and then you're sort of over them, but you can see all the boats. And I don't even need to look at the codes for these anymore. I've had these memorized for so long. And some of these codes. And just some of the references to things it has. A picture of Norman, and this is all a reference to Psycho, Norman Bates, and so on. There's a FedEx box there, rather than FedEx. It's locked, but we have a safe key, and he's just going to look at the drugs because he won't take them, unfortunately. It could have been interesting. And other than that, there's not a whole lot to do in there, so I'll keep pressing that. Norman's grand opening. Well, there's one of the stupid guys again. I always accidentally click on things more than once. And that's the grocery list that also has the backdoor code. Which I have memorized anyway, so I don't care. But let's get the hell out of here. And you'll notice in the emulator video where I'm playing on PC with the Game Shark codes, the only monsters that show up are the flying ones. And that's also a huge problem. Damn those guys. It's a huge problem though when you have to fight a boss, because, you know, sometimes the boss is not there. And if the boss isn't there, then you can't trigger the game to go to the next area. So then you have to take the codes off to do the boss fights. There's Harry just running through, you know, nothing there. No, it's Weaver Street, I think. There with the docks, and they're sort of in red. I tried to circle them, but I probably did a poor job of it. I'll get to that eventually. And now I think we're trying to find the motel back entrance, which is right there. And with those flying, whatchamacallits, it always seemed easier to back up against a building or else to get on a porch, because it seems like they sort of hover in front of you. And you can just start attacking then. I used to do it with the pipe or, you know, some other weapon like that. The pipe or the hammer. Cold drinks. See, that's what happens when you go in this room, but you didn't actually trigger the room yet. You can sort of see through the walls. So you have to go through that open door, because that loads the next area. And besides the posters and things, there's not a whole lot to be seen, you know, in this area. Yeah, there's another one. Also with the codes, you can just sort of go through the buildings and then they can't get you either. Most of the time. Oh, he has to go. He has to get these keys and things and then go to Kaufman's room, I guess. Nothing special written there. And now that's unlocked. Because they want to make you go through the entrance where you need that code 0886, as it were, and then it's number 3, which is the Kaufman key. You're just looking at it from a different angle. And there's not even a toilet in this hotel room. Guess you gotta pee in the shower. I don't know what that poster is. And then Harry has to use the magnet to get the motorcycle key. Then we go back to the other place. The hotel office or whatever. And then Kaufman yells at us again, because that's what he does. I put up a video comparing some of the areas in this with Origins, and I was trying to do that with Shattered Memories too, but there's so many variations, it's like taking me an eternity. But I'd like to at least compare some of the areas in the amusement park, you know, between Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 3, and then Shattered Memories. Before you actually get to the amusement park, before you enter it, and Shattered Memories, you can kind of see the one, some sort of, I don't know what the hell, kind of a Ferris wheel type thing from Silent Hill 1, but then you can't see that again once you're inside.
What is this?
Oh, see, there it's circled. It was in the middle of the circle. The docks.
Instead of messing with that, how about
So while he's yelling at us on the other screen, we're going to try to get
you shouldn't be hanging around
to
here
the docks just by going through the guardrails
What do you think you're doing?
right here.
You want to get yourself killed? Get out of
And
here.
then by messing with the point of view to self view, you can look around at the boats there. I'm being attacked in the meantime, though. But no matter, because I have infinite health on that particular playthrough. Alright, that's enough of that.